Video blog number 17, I think. Um, Today was also day 2, the last day of our company's annual training meeting, and it was a bit crazy. I assisted on a lot of lectures and had to sit through a couple trainings. So I was running around like a chicken with my head cut off for a large portion of it, doing administrative things like making copies, passing out papers, making sure things were stapled, making sure everybody had copies of things, making sure computers were where they needed to be, all that stuff. And then I sat on a bunch of accounting classes, learning things that I don't directly need to know for my job, but could possibly be needed for cross-training, because occasionally I'm expected to do other people's jobs when they're not there. So I did that. Lunch was very good. We sat and I met a lot more people that I deal with on a day-to-day basis that I've that I've never met face-to-face. So that was good. All in all, even though it was a great experience and it was a lot of fun, I'm kind of glad it's over and that tomorrow goes back to more or less a normal work day. Very crazy. A lot of people were hungover this morning because we had the party last night, and lots of people got shit-faced. So there were a lot of angry people at 8 o'clock this morning when we were all expected to be in the conference room. What else? So that is over. One of our employees, we own another branch of our company, which is in the Philippines, and one of our workers, I guess it's like a head manager, I don't know what her title is, her name is Michelle. She's here from the Philippines, and she's coming over tonight for dinner. We're cooking for her. I'm pretty excited about that. We don't get to see her very often, about once a year. Somebody may go to the Philippines to cross-train and see what they're doing and make sure everything is going okay, but she only comes here once a year, and she's usually the only one who comes. So it's really nice seeing her and hearing about what's going on there and all of that. So her and Mom are out getting some dinner stuff so we can cook. You can see little Nugget in the background. He's playing on the iPad. Hey, Jasper, can you say hi? Just wave. Just wave at me. Big waves like this. Say, I love you, Uncle Eric. I hope you can hear that. He said he loved you. But that was my day in a nutshell, and now we're doing dinner, and then I get to stay up literally all night because I have 2 midterms tomorrow that I haven't studied for at all. So I have to stay up and get ready for those and make sure that I'm as prepared as I can be. Hopefully I will catch you online for a couple minutes. You haven't had a chance to actually converse because you've been very busy with work and watch and all of that, and you haven't got much sleep. So hopefully today went fairly well for you, and hopefully I'll hear from you at least once more today. What else do I have to tell you? I don't know, I feel like there's something I have to tell you, but I can't think of what it is. I will talk briefly about how it's not a bad thing at all, but it's kind of strange transitioning from constant contact via phone and everything back to email strictly and the occasional Facebook message. I guess I just got so used to it because I guess it wasn't really that long, but it's been a while since we've been strictly email. So it's kind of weird not being able to just be like, let me text him and he'll text me back as soon as he gets a chance. You won't get a chance for a while. So, I wrote you a very long email yesterday. I probably will do so again after I get done making this. Because as you know, I really enjoy writing you emails and letters and stuff. There's just some forgotten romance in long letters. Using words to convey feelings that we don't really experience too much anymore because we're the generation of technology. So we're all about quick and fast and immediate response, and so I enjoy it. It's a nice reprieve from texting. Speaking of which, guess what dumb bitch left her phone at home this morning? I didn't realize until I got to the conference that my phone was still laying on my bed. So I went a whole day without my phone, which wasn't that bad because I had to turn off my phone during conference and everything. Anyways, but I kept going to check my phone for the time or to text somebody, and it wasn't there, which was strange. I did miss last night. I missed the presidential debate, which at first when I found out when the conference was, I was kind of upset. I'm not so much upset anymore. I got home last night and my Facebook feed was a political war zone, and there was so much hate going on. Like, you know my stance on everything. I don't hate either candidate. I don't believe in their views. I don't agree with them. But I don't hate them and do not wish death or terrible occurrences upon them. But there are a lot of people who do, and it's crazy. So it was very weird and very unsettling. But I'm not upset that I missed the presidential debate because it seems to be the topic of much unrest. So I DVR'd it at first, and then I went and deleted it because I decided that I didn't want to watch it after all. So, yeah, I miss you. I can't wait till you come home. I'm tired. Probably, once again, not as tired as you are. But I'm pretty tired. I won't sleep tonight because of tests tomorrow. So tomorrow night, I will sleep like the dead. I'm looking forward to a lot of things, though, because since Michelle is here from the Philippines, as the corporate office, we're planning a lot of things to go do together. Like, I think we're going to the haunted house, and maybe this weekend we're going to the pumpkin patch with her, and possibly taking her to Cincinnati. We're throwing around a bunch of different ideas to, like, do things as a family, because even though we're a company, and this sounds really cliche and crappy, but Winterwood is pretty much a huge family. Like, I consider the owner, Carol, like, family. I wouldn't walk up to her and talk to her like I do some of my family, but we're all very close and tight-knit, and we know what's going on, and everybody cares about everybody, and it's a very nice thing to have, because a lot of companies are cold and nobody cares. So since she's here, we're doing planning a lot of things together. I'm looking forward to some of them. You'll probably hear about them as they happen. Things like dinners, and tonight we're just inviting her over for dinner and letting her have some American family time. But I don't know from there. What else do I have to talk about? Oh, we did this thing today at the ATM during lunch where, like, our training guy, Ron, had a PowerPoint of, it was like, he asked, a couple months ago, he asked a bunch of people to send in baby pictures. So he played this game where he'd put up a baby picture of somebody, And then he'd give you choices, and you'd have to be like, okay, I think this is this person. And so my mom and I put in baby pictures. And I always forget how cute I am as a baby. I've shown you all my baby pictures already. But I'm sure I will again when you come home, because I'm very narcissistic about my baby self. Not so much my current self, but my baby self. I'll show everybody my baby self. So it was really funny seeing everybody try and guess who I was as a baby. I think one person got it, that I was sitting around. But that was fun. What else did we do today? That was fun. I got a lot of candy, and this is going to sound really nerdy because I'm excited about it, but in one of the games, in one of the training sessions, I won, it's a lime green tape dispenser, and it's really cute, and I'm excited to go put it on my desk. What else? We all got company t-shirts, and I talked to a couple people that I deal with on a daily basis, that I knew from previous occasions, but I don't get to see very often, because a lot of our properties and stuff are in remote locations, or we have a couple in Florida, some in West Virginia, and then rural Kentucky and central Kentucky. So those who I don't get to see very often, it was cool seeing them and talking to them. All in all, it was a pretty good day. I'm going to go sit down and rest, probably crack open a book and try to get some of the studying out of the way so my brain isn't completely fried tomorrow. So I love you, and I miss you, and I hope that you're being fairly safe and making decent judgments on cautiousness. I love you, baby. I miss you. I can't wait to talk to you, and I can't wait till you come home. I'll be thinking of you, as always.